yesterday, but did work, like you mentioned, for Kingzone. Let's see if they can just do more than just roll up to mid lane every time Flash or Cask is available on the Gragas. Definitely have that synergy.
As, oh boy, Root, wrong time to try to face tech the brush as the Ignite comes in. The last bullet to the head.
Start, it feels like you don't have the liberty to just go into Protobelt as bot lane.
Okay, we're flashing on into this one. The Ignite comes in, and okay, trading one back, our Root. And
something better than score.
Yes, his flash to Seas is so dead right now. There's no way for him to get away from that one. There were item that you could put on your character as Nova is going to dash in the face of danger, and he should be scared as 3 people are going to easily take him out.
Everywhere he has gone, he's had the Midas touch. Things have turned to gold. 100% kill participation, only 3 of them, but just visibly. Coach Papa was in the booth.
Oh boy, here we go once again. They make it look so easy as even at
That's a nice match.
Cuz just shows his face, and Grace has to respect that, so he backs away. Mid-turret already going the way here, trying to bait this one in as Nova is disengaging.
Who's coming?
Here.
It's your boys.
Yeah, they're both on top of each other. I thought it was only Yasuo, actually. Everybody's getting on in here. The taunt in the bottom side. Seas is going to go down. There's that cast. No follow-up, as last breath is already going to be used here. And the follow-up here from Jin Air is going to push Kingzone away, so that at the end they only get that 1 kill on Shinja.
If we're always going to praise the big plays with your R buttons on Yasuo Gragas, that one was actually super disconnected from the side of Kingzone. It was a body slam opening to save the ultimate, but instead they spam the R button, it doesn't work, and Kingzone only really exit with the mountain trip. This brand thing.
Can't we just get local pizzeria from New York City to sponsor the stream? Doesn't that mean something?
No.
We get good, yeah.
And then Sennen is the Afrika support that looked pretty good. It's definitely an ointment, right? It's an ointment.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
a medicine. Oh, fighting, maybe.
He's got Aftershock, but it doesn't seem to help him out this time, as you can see that way as they do come in. Just gonna ult Seas here before that Tristana ultimate can come in. And how about the damage from Gragas too? Pawn also trying to go.
Which gives him precisely nothing, just because he's playing against Jin Air, and in his mind, he's already won.
Hey, you get double stacks, right? You need to build it up
he
sooner.
Got 2 AP for 1,000 gold! And I guess the 20 AP from the item, but...
well. Here's Linderong, okay, trying to go for a flank here. Everything's gonna miss, kind of, as Linderong is gonna get bopped on the backside. Seas disappears with the cask, and see you later, Grace, too. Extremely one-sided, more stacks gonna go the way of Kaz's Magi's, as Jin Air cannot stop the onslaught.
And stacks upon stacks of threat towards Jin Air has made them pretty unable to ever get a foothold in this game. The Manor Magi is somehow more disrespectful to Jin Air than us talking about pizza for half the broadcast. Kingzone back away, able to get over the wall there, interestingly. And from there, they can walk over, they can regroup, they can get more gold, and the gold lead is already over 10,000. Even the observers showing it, being like, really?
Yeah, 7 stacks now.
Do you reckon that's the head observer? He's all about looks here. Kaz is definitely just skin deep for this particular game, number 1. And, you know, you want to point out that he's doing something wrong, but given how the game is going, it's hard to say too much. We'll gain the zoom out here. Kingzone loading up.
Oh boy, Tornado hits here, and the cast does insane damage as Seas doesn't exist in this game. Yasuo killed the Tristana too, somehow in the backline there. Guess it was the Ignite that eventually took away the rest of Jin Air. A half-hearted clap from the crowd, as looks like Kingzone should be able to pick this one up.
Kaz wants the stacks, not going to get it onto the core key, but you're right, around 27 minutes, 12-1. Those are probably the odds that Jin Air would win the series, and they seem well-founded.
Oh, they're going to go for the kill as Grace will go down, but 3 members are going to bite the dust. Worth it, for sure.
And you notice the most important thing about that dive. Gragas with Rascal running into the Camille, but has no access to it here, and it actually is the Lucian. Nice further punishment on Tamarong, and now they're going back mid.
Well, Jungle doesn't have flash, and Predator Gragas is pretty good at this. First blood will go the way of Pawn already, just before 6 minutes hits in game 2.
A lot of replay I can't confirm, but I believe he subverted the vision of the River Ward there that was put down from Jesse. You nod your head, probably is true. Rascal took this pretty bold choice of going Lucian into Jace, and he's getting hammer time.
Looks like he's going to flash away the culling, but that last auto from top.
Rotation, and you're like, well, Jace has nowhere to run to. I'm going to cull it. Unfortunately, Jace runs to you as what kills are happening.
Chungo's dead, Kaz not able to go down here as Pawn looking for that one. Is going to get the knock up, but will not. Just saying.
I don't have a lot of time for you recently after the whole Zach support fiasco.
We won
Only Deft isn't there. We got 9 members around Rift out at 11 minutes.
Well, they caught Chungo, and he gets blocked away. No Devour is able to come in, but Pawn is going to be traded. Tucson going to get hit by the piercing arrow there by the Varus.
Blow anyone up, but the reverse was true for Kingzone as well. They didn't have a lot of damage either. And in the resting state, Kingzone pushing a mid lane wave, but we do see Rift Herald and be drawn to the ARAM. Or will they start the Mountain Drake?
Oh boy, Malrong catches the Lucian. Gonna get over the wall here as, okay, we're flashing on him for that one, Tana. Now we're doing the big damages as Tana is in here, but they are gonna be able to turn on to Chungo, who's died for the 4th time in this game. But the Mountain Drake will go the way of Jin Air. And only fun Drakes in this game, as another Infernal is up next.
Kingzone smelled a rat, and they killed the cannons. So that's very on brand for that champion. Goes down 0-4-0. Again, it was more about the looming threat there, but Kingzone problem solved it well. Unfortunately, they still have to give up the Drake, though. So Jin Air pick up a Drake and mid lane turret. And how about some more gold for this fighter for the future in Jace?
He's so fed right now. This is ridiculous, the amount of gold this guy must have. This 1-2 punch of Gragas, and we're going for it again. I guess we're killing the rat once again. And they get the kill, though, as that's a lot of damage. Pawn, what is going on? Bit of disrespect as the damage is not enough, and Chungo is able to outplay them.
That's when the clock strikes 11. The ult needs some respect, and they look for the lazy 5th kill. That isn't honestly much of gold anyway, and they get punished for it. Kingzone, they need to actually show up to this series. They got to sleepwalk through game number 1, but Jin Air have a lot more going on here, and now even the cannon has more turret. Bit lazy as more fighting's happening.
Seems like they pressed their buttons on another guy this time. As, again, we're going to find Malrong this time. Turns out there's a lot of squishy targets, 4 of them.
Because it does feel that way in this game.
It's, kind of looks targeted here from Kaz. Knows how to press his R, that's for sure.
All right, wake me up when we see a AoE Gragas ultimate. All right. I'm going to have a little of a papa nap over here. I'm 10 years older than Pawn. I need my naps.
You know, it's a lot of Dirks. As it's Tucson's turn to find someone. Can we press our R? Yes, we can. As maybe this time Malrong is going to get away with the flash.
I don't think they can trace that. Kilios or?
Might have been quick shot, I think, in one of those things.
Zooming in with the double Infernal. We haven't mentioned Jace's name apart from...
Pawn's going to spot him out here, too. He's going to cover that flank. The cast comes in. It's perfect. Knocks all 4 people away. And the 3rd.
That was a very nice disengagement. Yeah. Kingzone definitely walks up, and he just wants to kill.
He's feeling good after that last play, you'd have to imagine. Chungo trying to come in here and zone them out. Will be able to do so, but now he's going to die. As Kaz, he wants the kill to get as many stacks as possible. Deserves the blue buff himself. Only other person maybe is Rascal at this point, but...
Items, he's well in lane, but that's what you pick Varus for. But the threat level of Varus is kind of inversely proportional to whether he gets hit by a cask. And they're going to try and hit Rascal with a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, baiting him to run to the left side so that Tana can pick up the kill here. See if they get the kill to Tana. No, Malrong. He's, you know, he's angry after this game. He wants to kill himself.
Deft is frustrated that the minion won't walk closer, so he can't actually auto-attack the turret. Waiting for the rest of the minions to come in, Kaz.
They gonna find the cannon once again. Even though a couple of stuns come in, he's got no help. As Tom Kent was busy killing Lucian, was not in position, so the push comes in, and Kingzone don't want to waste any more time with triple Infernal. I can't really blame them as Malrong tries to get in and gets played up. Can't do anything, even though he flashes for that one.
14 at the moment.
I'd say probably the next team fight ends it, so unless he gets multiple kills, probably not 25 this game.
A kill and 4 assists would be 12, so he'd be 25.
Okay. I guess there's a chance. They do get all 5. As, oh boy.
Dead.
Tucson. What's up, buddy?
Oh, maybe that was the right move, Valdez.
Juan's like, F this, I'm backing. I'm not going to help you stop that one with the spell shield. But Balrog not going to be taking that one-way trip anytime. 0.5 crazy build?
Well, the Baron existed. You wouldn't know it. The eulogy would have been cut short.
As Rascal, oh boy, going to be kicked and killed. And Kingzone don't seem to care. They're like, okay, let's turn around. Maybe we can fight this one. They're being sandwiched to a certain effect here.
I've decided that Hard Luck Rascal needs to become a meme, like Bad Luck Charlie Brown style.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of Kingzone are having a day out, and Rascal's just getting bullied, and Kingzone don't seem to be batting an eyelid.
Get the 2-0 against Jin Air, but die like 4 times somehow. As we're waiting for it, he's level 16, does a bit of damage, but the play is there, and so is the cast. He's gonna be able to just dunk him after that Zhonya's. As Kingzone not wasting any more time, here comes Kuz around the bend. There's the knock-up and the huge damage.
Triple kill!
As he gets it, triple kill goes
Penta.
to the Kuz.
Where's the Penta?
He's looking for that 25 stacks. Does he already have it?
Yes, he does.
With the 12. Kuz making that Magi's work for him. The 2-0 is going to work for Kingzone here as they shut down Jin Air very easily.
By the end, the biggest question was 25 stacks or no, 1000 AP or no. We got to zoom in on Kuz, who's going to have a nice double MVP, you would imagine. Sometimes you know the camera's on you after a game like that. Very obvious, as the rest of Kingzone bar Rascal had a day out.
Pon's like, yeah, I pressed my R button and I built some items, and we won. Feels good, man. As the mid lane Kennen comes out again, and hopefully will be shelved again for a bit here, as it found 0 luck up against that kind of combination of champions.
And now if it's the LCK, why not Gragas will always be our question for both series. So join us for the rollout and then a second series.
네,
Hand it over to
킹존이 오늘
Ji-sun for
승리를
the
가져갔습니다. 이제 플레이오프
Thank you very much,
진출권에
guys.
안정권에
This is
들어왔다고
Ji-sun with
봐도
the
되겠는데요.
interview translation,
오늘의 단독
and Kingzone
MVP입니다.
picked another MVP,
안녕하세요.
another victory, and Kuz is another solo MVP of today's series.
야, 콘 선수 요즘 정말 기량이
Kuz,
대단합니다.
your performance
아니,
is on
무슨
point.
일이 있었나 싶을
What happened to
정도로
you?
요즘 단독 MVP
You
싹쓸이하고
evolved
계시고
so much.
벌써 MVP 포인트
You were
500점이에요.
picking up all the MVPs recently. You have stacked up to 500 points. How do you rate your performance recently?
이제 최근 들어서 좀 많이
Nowadays,
올라왔다고 생각했는데
I think my performance is getting better and better, and I am able to go with some of the aggressive jungle picks.
관심 받았던 것 같아요.
So that's why I'm getting more attention from the fans.
선택하고 계신 것 같습니다. 그러면서 와, 바텀은 물론이고요. 뭐 미드도
So,
편하고 탑도 편하고.
thanks to you, all the laners was having very easy game.
소감 어떠신지 여쭤볼게요.
So how was the series as a
일단
jungler?
오늘 또 경기 깔끔하게 이긴 것
I
같아서
think it
기분
was
좋고
a
이제
clean game. It's really nice.
데이
And yesterday was the White Valentine's Day, so Kingzone had a bit of an event for the fans. So this is for you, Mina.
팬분들 죄송해요. 제가
I'm sorry, fans, that I got the candy from him.
받으실 수 있겠죠?
Do you have it also for the fans? Yes, we have a fan meet and greet time after this game, so we have plenty of candies for them. So you guys played Yasuo and Dragon's composition for 2 games in a row.
세트에서는 그래도 좋은 모습 많이 보여주셨어요. 폰 선수와 함께
So how's your teamwork with Pawn with the Yasuo Gragas composition? We practice it a lot, and we have a high win rate.
질 거라는 생각은
So
별로 안 들었어요.
whenever we lock it in, we have the confidence to win every game.
1세트에는 솔킬 장면도 나왔죠.
Game 1, you
그 장면
solo
함께
killed Xinjiao.
만나볼게요.
So let's go through this replay together.
이때 와드를 정말
You had a very early ward over
있었어요.
there.
이때 이제 강희 형이 자꾸리 와드 해놔가지고
Well, Rascal placed a ward there, so it was easy for me to make that kill.
시즈 선수의 동선에 대해서 굉장히 생각이 많았던 것 같은데요.
I think you were thinking a lot about Siege jungle path. So how did you plan that
아무래도 저희 팀이
out?
라인 주도권이 다 있었기 때문에
All of our
제가 가는
laners
곳이
had a lot of laning
웬만한
priority,
미드 가가지고
so
제
wherever I go, I
제가
was
가고 싶은 데로
able to make out some points.
선수의 마음을
So
따라서
I was feeling a bit comfortable and also
그리고
confident.
1, 2세트 다 메자이로 올리시더라고요.
And you built
와, 자신감이
Magi in both
대단하다 이런
games
생각을
that
했는데
kind of reflected
도저히
your
죽을
confidence.
자신이 없었던 건가요?
Are you sure that you're not gonna die?
일단 그라스만 하면 죽을 자신이 없고요.
Whenever I play Gragas, I have zero confidence to die. Even in the solo queue, I buy Magi a lot.
네, 정말 멋진 모습 많이 보여주셨습니다. 1, 2세트 뱀픽이 이제
speaking of the
여기 안
draft,
계시지만 그 라스칼 선수의 픽에 대해서 좀
Rascal actually
궁금해요.
played Lissandra in top lane
루시안이
and also Lucian.
탑으로 갈 줄은 몰랐거든요. 네, 그런데 미리
It's more
탑으로
like an
계획하고
unexpected
뽑으셨던
pick.
건가요? 아니면
Was it
진행을 하다
planned
보니까
beforehand,
올려보내는 게
or
낫다고
was that the
판단하신
result
건가요?
저희가 이제
during
픽을
the
뽑아놓고
champion
진행하다
champion
보니까
select?
이제 이거를 탑으로 바꾸면 더
Well,
좋은
during the
상황이
champion
나오겠다
select, we
싶어서
thought
이제
that if we make it a
픽을
flex
탑으로
pick, we
보냈던
can
것
be in
같아요.
a better
네.
situation, and that's
사실
why Rascal
리사는
played
선수만
those two
연습
champions.
탑으로 활용을 했는데 이렇게 다른 팀들이
Rascal
좀
was the
활용하지
only
않는
player
팀에 대해서
playing
라스칼
Lissandra
선수가
in the
부담
top
가지는
lane.
부분 아닌가요?
Does he feel any pressure about it?
탐리산이 아무래도 솔랭에서는 그래도
Well,
많이 나오는
Lissandra
픽이라서
top lane,
이게 그렇게 부담을 가지진
it
않았을 것
does show
같아요.
up a lot in
네,
solo queues, so he doesn't feel any special pressure about that.
잘해주고 있는데요. 코즈 선수의 활약이 워낙 돋보이다
Pawn is also
보니까
performing so well, but you're
아직까지
taking
MVP
away
가
all the
유일하게
MVPs because you are performing even better than him. Does he feel sad
연석이
about
형이
that?
항상 MVP 못 받아서 많이
I think
아쉬워하는데
he is a bit sad.
아무래도
missing all the
야라가스는
MVPs.
그라스가 좀 더
But speaking of
주인공인
Yasuo
것 같아서
Graga's composition,
죄송합니다.
Graga is the main character,
네,
so I'm
알겠습니다.
sorry, Pawn.
오늘 그라가스 2세트에 또 19,000딜 정말
Game 2, you
엄청난
did
딜량을
A lot of
보여주셨습니다.
damage on your Gragas.
여기서 더 올라갈 수
19K.
있을까요 앞으로?
Can he get higher?
그라스하고 이제 게임 장기간 가도
Well,
장시간 가도
If
항상
we have a
딜량
long
1등
game with
할수 있을 것 같아요.
Gragas, I'm
네,
sure
더
that I can
기대해보도록
always be the
하겠습니다.
number one damage
자,
dealer in my
다음
team.
경기가 이제 젠지예요.
And your next
그리핀을
opponent
잡고
will be up against.
승승장구하고
Your next
있는
opponent will be
팀이기 때문에
Genji,
준비를
who
많이 하셔야 할 것
swept out
같은데요.
Griffin
어떻게
yesterday. How are you
대비하실까요?
gonna prepare for that?
첫 1라운드 때도 2대1로 이겼기
Well,
때문에
in the first
좀
round
더
robin, it
준비도
was a
많이 하고
2-1 victory, so I think we have to prepare a
준비해서
lot.
꼭 상대에서 이기고
And I'm
싶어요.
gonna do my
네,
best
거기서
to
꼭
take them
이기실 수
down.
있을 것 같은 게 오늘 1, 2세트 모두 MVP 몰표 받으셨습니다.
Well,
축하드립니다.
You had all the votes on you for this MVP, so I think
와,
you can
이렇게
pull that
1세트
up next
다
time as well.
MVP가 몰표 나온 적은 지금 스프링 처음이라고 제가
And I
생각이
heard
드는데요.
that this is the
그만큼
first
커즈
time
선수가
happening
이제
in the
킹존을
split, so
하고
which
있다,
kind
이런
of
생각을
implies
해볼
that
것
you are
같네요.
the
오늘
hard
탑
carry
정말
machine of your team, and
감사드립니다.
thank you very much
잘
for this candy.
먹겠습니다. 네, 커즈 선수 보내드릴게요.
So this
인터뷰
will be the end of
감사합니다.
the interview with Cuz, and I'm gonna pass it back to our Papa and
네,
Brandon.
킹존이 승리를 가져갔습니다. 중계석 연결할게요.
Thank you, G-Sun, for that. As we are here, I want one of those lollipops. Why didn't he give them to the English broadcasters? I'm sad, Papa.
I'm there with you on that one. Very cute interview with Kuz and Mina Kim.
Yeah.
And fun thing to talk about. It's against Genji. Genji coming off a win, so already like, oh, it could be close, but that's not actually what I focus on. It's Kuz versus Peanut, old teammates.
Yeah.
Will he dare to build a Manor Medjais against Peanut? That's a different thing.
Yes, I think he will look forward to that if they get that far ahead. Again, you know, like...
That's a really boring if, Valdez.
No, but I mean, he was really only building it because he was dunking Jin Air, you know? Like, does he build it every game? No, but in some of those games, he will certainly be going for that item.
Well, we're waiting for our lollipops. Jin Air don't get any lollipops for this series either. Unfortunately, negative 26 now. Unable to close the gap on Griffin, who was trying to make it easier for them. Griffin losing, Jin Air losing. The synergy is for the first time in a long while actually existing between those two, and Kingzone firm themselves at outright 4th.